As this year winds down and I sit circumspect, sparing a few moments to look back and reflect upon a year most would agree was an awful mess. There's been bad years before, of that there's no doubt, but this last one, man, it bears talking about, so indulge me, if you will, on a brief review. Well, January, that started out all right, but by February most folks knew things weren't right, and by March, holy Moses, things were looking bad. And by April's time, well, we lost John Prine, and that spring that sprung, well, it was far from fine, and then summer turned out to be the eye of the hurricane. Well, then autumn hit, and we're in a world of shit, and then Jerry Jeff died, and we hoped that was it, and then Billy Joe Shaver took a fast train from off this earth. Well, before we could even unpack our minds, well, the CMAs killed poor Charlie Pride. It didn't spare 1 minute to pay tribute to old John Pride. Well, the election, well, that came and went, but one damn fool still won't get over it, and for Christmas, our last gift was losing Tony Ress. So I've been thinking about an old turn of phrase, a cliche to most, but not these days, as I will never hear it the same way again. Hindsight is always 20/20, and if you made it through this year, brother, that ain't funny. As the clarity hindsight provides, shows less and less folks we love alive. So if okay with you, I'd like to put this euphemism to rest. Been the optimistic kind, with a hopeful heart in search of a silver line, so bear with me as I take stock of some lessons learned. Well, turns out that toilet paper is of immense value, which kind of makes sense when the world's dumping on you, and who knew getting a haircut could be such a patriotic act? Well, I learned half the country's full of lunatics who are in love with the guy who drove us into this ditch, and well, makes me wonder if folks argue with their mechanics as much as their doctors. So hold your loved ones close and squeeze them a bit, but try to be safe about it. And maybe this time next year things will be okay. Well, but if they aren't and things still look grim, well, I warn every fool without chagrin to not utter this phrase in range of my clenching fist. Hindsight is always 20/20, and if you made it through this year, buddy, that ain't funny. For all the clarity hindsight provides, there's always some damn fool that's sure it's a lie. So if it's all the same to you, let's put that old phrase to rest. Seriously, folks, let's just put that old dog of a phrase right to rest. Happy New Year.